So very quickly, I'm in IWC, and hopefully I'm going to get to see some pieces that I really like, and so we shall see, but it's a lovely place here. Anyway, let's see how I get on. I was just taking a look at Oracle Time, and of course the IWC Pilot Mark 20 is featured here, but browsing through, and I really do like these tabletop magazines, but of course you've got this feature on the Mark 20, and this is IWC's very classic, very noticeable Pilot 3-hand and date wristwatch, and I haven't actually read this. I haven't had time to go through it, but I wanted to show you just the visual format of what this looks like in this magazine. You can see how enjoyable this will be for someone that's into these watches and wants to read about them. It's very, very nice. And once again, the Pilot, the IWC Pilot, this is such this aesthetic. This watch has been around for so long now. I think that design is very characteristic of IWC. It's really nice, but it's a really nice thing, to look at. People, not many people, well actually people still do look at these tabletop magazines, and you read about products, but I just thought this was very nice, and I thought I would point it out. But there you go, IWC Pilot in Oracle Time. Okay, so firstly I have to show you how good these look. This white Pilot has its own tray. I thought that it was very, very cool. And of course we've got the two very classic chronographs on this tray. But what I shall do is, let me put my camera there so I have my hands free. But firstly, let's once again look at the Pilot 41. Now, I know it's a little bright in here, but in the hand under this light, it looks fabulous. And hopefully I'm not going to pick up too much shine, but look at that. So if you've seen my other videos, you'll know that I'm a big Pilot fan. And so straight away, if you like IWC watches and you know a little bit about chronographs, you might find these two models familiar. So this is the Pilot chronograph, and this is their latest edition of the Pilot chronograph, and it's called the 41 for the 41 case dimension. And for me, it's one of my favourite case sizes. Now, of course, here we have the latest iteration of the Portugieser on a steel bracelet, and you can just see how wonderful these two are. I'm going to put the Portugieser on the tray there, and I'm going to pick up this white Pilot, because I think you're going to straight away. I'm going to gently put that there. I mean, this looks fantastic, and I was recently shown this watch. Somebody was wearing it in at Dubai Watch Week, and they kindly let me have a look at it. And this was a Top Gun Pilot release, and I believe the case is white ceramic. Now, please do forgive me if I've got the case material wrong, but it feels, and to the touch, it's absolutely fantastic. And if it isn't ceramic, although I do think it is ceramic, it's absolutely lovely. The quality feel in the hand is superb, and the backplate, I'm assuming, is stainless steel to match the stainless steel buckle here. And of course, this is one of IWC's very premium, lovely, and it's a very iconic buckle design of theirs. And I don't. I've actually fastened it myself, but I don't want to open it. But it's a butterfly clasp, and if I can open it, no, I'm not going to open it. It's a friction fit, and you can imagine on the wrist how good that feels. It's really super. And I suppose if someone said to you, oh, I've got a white watch made of ceramic, white rubber, black dial and a white face, you might think, oh, you know, that doesn't sound very good. Or you might say, that sounds wonderful. But in the hand like this, it is super. Actually, I really should try. And I need. I'm going to get out the camera and I'm going to undo this so I can put it on, because it's so lovely. Actually, that was much easier than but I just need both hands. I'm always very, when I'm holding pieces like this, I don't actually like pressing the buttons, so I tend to never actuate anything. But I wanted to do that so you could see it on my wrist. Now look at that. Imagine in the summer with a white t-shirt. How super is that? Isn't that lovely? And I love the weight of it. Now I imagine that the materials have a property that is lighter than steel, for example, so you'd expect it to be a little lighter. But of course, because you have a steel backplate, and you probably have some protection inside, and of course you've got the movement and the sapphire crystal and a dial, you know, all these items had a little bit of weight. But for me, I actually love the weight. I actually like watches to be heavy. And of course, if you have the watch in precious metal, they are very heavy. For me, it's not a problem. I never mind a watch being heavy at all. So once again, look at that. I suppose I can, today I've got this chronograph, and you can see how I suppose the colour scheme is very similar. White on black dial, stainless steel case, but here we have a white on black dial with the white case and white rubber. But you've got IWC's build quality in this piece, and it is delightful. It's absolutely, it's lovely. Now, I suppose it makes my reviews not very good because I'm heavily biased, because I actually would like to own one of these and wear it. Okay, anyway, let's pull the stainless steel back into play. And so you can, I mean, look at that aesthetic. You can tell they're related. Are they brothers? Probably, no, they're cousins, I think. Because they're so different. The white ceramic, white rubber strap against the stainless steel is fabulous. Look at that. That's really nice. Okay, so let me put the white ceramic there, and I shall bring back into frame the Portuguese, because this has got to be, this must be one of IWC's most popular long-standing designs and watches, and I've actually owned one of these, and I regret very much ever you know, letting that one go. But this is their new version, and of course it comes on this bracelet. For me, the bracelet is the big clincher, and it's a push-button release. And so it's very, you know, it has a very luxurious quality feel, and I'm so tempted to put it on. Okay, there we go. And if I put the now, I think the default settings of these straps are that they fit me, so I should be able to do that, and it's actually going to fit. Yes. Look at that. I'm not going to squash it just in case I've got the tag there, but look at that. That is super. That is such a nice watch. I mean, imagine you could wear this watch for any occasion. It's smart, but for me, it's smart and sporty. I would wear that with a t-shirt. I would wear that with a suit. In fact, I would just wear that and I would build my outfit around this watch. That is lovely. And of course, again, you know, I'm heavily biased. I really like these watches. Now, I should review watches that I don't like, but I seem to pick up watches that I like myself. But look at that. That is lovely. And Yeah, I'm being very careful because I don't want to be rough with these watches. Anyway, look at that. That is so nice. And I'll pull it back up to the pilot. And I think I've left the pilot here because it's probably my favorite. But actually, that's not a statement that really means very much because they are all my favorite. But I wanted to show you, how they look in the hand. Actually, a side profile I've just thought. Look at that. Now I haven't got to the back of this yet because we have a real treat here because it has a see-through back. Now this also has a see-through back. We are spoiled today. Okay, if I put the hand tag there, and I can put the clasp back. Actually, I might have done that the wrong way around. There we go. Yeah, there we go. Closing that clasp, it feels so. There's such a feeling of build quality and tight tolerances. It is very nice. But of course, these new versions have a sapphire see-through case back. For me, that is, it's just another point of interest, a visual interest that I particularly like. Now, of course, the pilot has a see-through case back also, so we are really spoiled here. But if I put it like that, I might be able to get you a nice view of the profile. Look at that. And whilst that's there, why don't I pull back in the Top Gun, and you can see its profile there. For me, I love watches that have presence, so of course this is really very nice. Every time I hold this, I think, wow, I would love to have this in my collection. It's such a nice piece. Anyway, let me pull these stainless steel bracelet models back into view. Look at that. Some people really like to see how these, look from the side. That's definitely me. Look at that. They are so good. In fact, let me zoom out. This is when you need 3 hands. So if I do that, there we go. Look at that. These watches, the size of them. I know that they're both, between 42 millimeters across the side of the case there. For me, that is the perfect size. I've seen ladies wear these, and I don't think it's too big at all. For a guy, for any bloke, I think the width of these is perfect. For me, this is perfect, and I have to say, for me, this design aesthetic and being chronographs, this is my favourite sort of look actually, because it's very practical. I use the chronograph function so often, mainly when I'm cooking. I'm a big chronograph using cooking person, so I do like it. As I'm chatting and I've got these watches up to the camera, I'm thinking to myself in the back of my mind, if I can only have one, which one do I want? And a voice in my mind keeps saying, you want both. In fact, I don't want both, I want all 3. Because each piece it does a different job. This is very sporty. It's a statement. This is the white one. That's a big statement. A similar aesthetic, but a different watch is the stainless steel Pilot. This one, and you can see. I mean, for me, I would wear that with absolutely anything, and I would really enjoy wearing it with anything. I would wear this on the beach, or I would wear it in a meeting. I would just find an excuse to wear the thing. So I suppose I'm not the representative of the average person, because I'm someone that really likes wearing these things. This one, the Portuguese, even though it has a very smart aesthetic, and you might think this is a very smart classic watch, I think it's still very sporty. And for me, I view it and as the same sort of genre. I'd wear it the same way as I wear the Pilot. They both fit the same environment in which you would wear them. That's for me, you know, that's my opinion. So I could really understand someone only wanting this for smart and this more sporty. But for me, these are the same thing. They are lovely. Yeah. Sometimes you cut video short, but on this occasion, because I like the watches so much, I'm reluctant to stop the video, and I want to bring the white one in for one last time. There we go. I'm going to do it like that. Okay, here we go. How lovely are they? What super watches. I suppose I'm going to end the video with that more in focus. Anyway, once again, IWC, fabulous, and I'm very grateful that I'm in here today and I can see these watches, and they are super. Anyway, hope everyone is well and speak again soon.